Hey y'all, it's Julie the nursing tutor. I got some problems that students sent me on TikTok, and I would like to work them for you. Here we go. A nurse is preparing to administer 250 milligrams of an antibiotic IM. A vial available, my bad, is 3 grams per 5 milliliters. How many milliliters should the nurse administer? Okay, so this is a dose ordered over dose on hand times how it's available problem. I always say what he wants, that's the dose ordered over what I've got, that's in my hand, times how that comes. So what he wants them to get is 250 milligrams. And what I have available is 3 grams. So to go in this fraction, it's got to have the same last name. And you know we have kilograms, grams, milligrams, and micrograms. For 3 grams, we're going grams to milligrams. I got to move the decimal that way. And I got to move it 3 times. So with 3 grams, the decimal's understood to be behind the whole number. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 and add them zeros. And 3 grams would be 3,000 milligrams. You get that? I believe you do. I'm going to erase it. All right. Well, poorly. So what he wants is 250. What I have is 3,000 milligrams. Times how that comes per 5 mLs. And now we've set up our problem. You see how I put their last name behind everything? So Ethel won't have no question in her mind. I know what I'm doing. And this fraction says this divided by that times that. And so let's do that. Get your calculator. 250 divided by 3,000. Don't even look, because you're not done. And sometimes people see that and throw them. So don't even look at it. Times 5 equals. And it tells you round the answer to the nearest tenth. So that 6 will make that 1 a 2, but that's all it's going to do. So the answer will be 0.4 milliliters. That's what we're going to give him. Look, boom. We saved another one. You see that? Right here in front of everybody. Okay, look at this one. A nurse is caring for an adolescent client who has pneumonia and a prescription for that medicine right there. We're not here to pronounce words. We're here to do math. That medicine, 5 milligrams per kilogram PO every 12 hours for 5 days. The client weighs 88 pounds. How many milligrams should the nurse administer per dose? Okay. The first thing you have to do is change the weight, because all medicine is done with the kilograms, not the pounds. And you have to know that you're going to divide the pounds by 2.2. So 88 divided by 2.2 is 40 kilograms. You're always going to divide, oh, look at me, milligrams, my bad. You're always going to divide it, because a fat girl wants to hear her weight in kilograms. She could be 350 pounds, but she's like 137 kilograms. I mean, that's not right on the spot, but I can say that because I'm a healthy woman. Rocking it. Okay, so he wants 5 milligrams per kilogram, and we got 40 of them, so we got to multiply that times 5 milligrams. 40 times 5 equals. You see that answer? This is milligrams, so your answer is going to be 200 milligrams is what they need to get. And look, the question is saying how many milligrams should the nurse administer? And look, boom, we saved them. Whenever you get something like this, 5 milligrams per kilogram. That per is telling you you're going to have to multiply. And usually you're going to have to convert the weight. And you divide. All right. I believe you're picking up what I'm putting down, so let's go to this one. The nurse is preparing to administer levothyroxine 0.175 milligrams PO once a day. The amount available is levothyroxine 88 micrograms per tablet. That's milligrams, this is micrograms. So one of them we're going to have to convert. If I have, and it's your choice. My choice is to get rid of that decimal, because a decimal will kill somebody. I mean, 2.5 versus 25, that's a heck of a difference. So remember, you got kilograms, grams, milligrams, and micrograms. And so if we're going to change milligrams to micrograms, we're going that way. And it's 0.175. So we're going to moving the decimal to the right, and we have to move it 3 places. So I'm going to grab it and go 1, 2, 3, and put the decimal right there. So what I have is 175 micrograms is what Mr. Man wants. What I have in my hand is 88 micrograms per tablet. You see that? And this fraction says this divided by that times that. Okay. Okay, so I know that it said, hold on, 7.5, 88. And on the original, I deleted it off the other one. It said, round your answer to the nearest whole number. And so 1.98, which what we got, is going to round to 2 tablets. If it was on paper, I would put that equals 2 tablets just so Ethel will know. I darn sure know what I'm talking about. But I know they do everything on computers, so good luck with that. All right. Here's another one. We got 2 more. A nurse is preparing to administer albuterol syrup, 1.6 milligrams POTID. Available is albuterol, 2 milligrams and 5 milliliters. How many milliliters she gonna give? Round it to the nearest whole number. So what he wants is 1.6 milligrams. What I have is 2 milligrams per 5 mLs. If she wants to see your work, tell her to put your glasses on and look her right here, because this is showing you my work with your last name on everything so it doesn't confuse you, Ethel. No, that's probably not God telling you that. Anyway, so this divided by that times 5. Let's do it. 1.6 divided by 2 equals, times 5 equals, look at there. We're going to have to give 4 milliliters. If you can just get the information in the right spot in your formula and know that any fraction on the planet says this divided by that, then you can do it. Because look, we saved another one. Yeah, we did. Simply how we roll. All right. And then we have let's see. A nurse is preparing to administer gabapentin 900 milligrams PO once daily for a client who has neuropathic pain. The amount available is gabapentin 300 milligrams per capsule. How many capsules should the nurse administer? And of course, you go round to a whole number. So what he wants, can you tell me? Right, 900 milligrams. What I have in my hand that matches milligrams, because they got to have the same last name to go in this fraction. That's the law. Is 300 milligrams per capsule. And then we're doing the math. This divided by that. And then if, you know, times that. 900 divided by 300 equals. I mean, if we can multiply it times it's per 1 cap. We could do that. If it was 5 caps, you know, it would be different, but I'm going to shut up. So we're going to give 3 capsules to them. Yeah. Boom. We saved another one. You see that? All right. I hope you enjoyed every single lick of that. And I say, I thank you. And look, please go to YouTube just for me, because you love me, all right? To @the_nursing_tutor621, and please just subscribe so that you know you're subscribed, in case, you know, all the decisions about the talk world get ticky. Anyway, I believe you're picking up what I'm putting down. And this is my Facebook page. All my YouTube videos are linked to here, so it'd be easy to find. Help a girl out. Please share. Share, comment, like, and share it again. And because it really helps with the algorithm. That should be a dirty word, but anyway. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Look, ain't he handsome? Woo! Thank y'all.